little lucky that you found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know shit, but you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and a ting, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we have feel you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings they come my way, and all the bad things they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a for me. Greetings, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. What the fuck is going? What gwine? What gwine, family? Well, got some stuff to talk about. Got a little info. Hope y'all doing all right. What y'all doing? Huh? What y'all doing? I mean, I'm just driving a little bit. I'm driving a little bit. Make it do with a little bit. A little bit, little bit. Little bit, little bit. Hey. That's it. That is it. That is it. Greetings, Phoenix, Kaylee, Airchild, V Dubs, Cat C, Queen Mello. Greetings, motherfuckers. Child, as the fuck y'all know, they have been shadow banning the bitch. I mean, real, for real. They shadow banning the bitch because they mad, big mad. It's all right. We got some stuff to talk about. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you're coming in. Stop doing what you're doing right now. Hit that like button for me. Much gratitude, or what else you doing here? Well, what else is you doing in here? If you ain't going, hit that like button. And the views ain't as high as they usually because they shadow banning me. They not letting people know when I'm live. You know how that fuck shit go. Especially when you're dealing with fuck people. I hope y'all are good though. We got a little stuff we're gonna talk about, a little something real quick. First of all, shout out and gratitude to everybody that was fucking with story time. Y'all know we do story time from time to time, but it's been a while since we have done it. And so, just the revisiting of story time was dope. So I appreciate y'all for that. And then, hey Dre, send in love back. What up, Latifah, Layla York, Miss Bobby, Queen K, P. Jones, Jayla Vernon. What up, Jayla? So, the Spirit was talking earlier, and the Spirit had a message, and it's something we need to pay attention to or be looking out for. The Spirit says they are actively changing and padding and you watch the words I'm using, padding the laws. So that means for me that they are, they told me the way they said they are creating laws, or they have created a law, and they are hiding it within another law. They're hiding it within another law. So they don't want us to know something that they are doing, and to catch you off guard, they are creating and hiding laws within another law or within other laws. Okay? So we kind of need to see what the fuck they talking about, okay? And let's check out some stuff. So they're saying that chemical warfare, biological warfare, they're saying warfare, but I keep hearing chemical or biological. I hear chemical, but I also feel like I need to acknowledge biological warfare. What I keep seeing is them spraying something, and it looks like it eats the skin off of the body, like the flesh. So they keep saying something about they don't know where it's coming from, or they'll say they don't know what's happening or where it comes from. But then they also show me a series of things. And I feel like I need to address those who are not accepting of, which we don't want you to, accepting of the way that the mandates are changing within the workforce. Okay? So they're telling me they're manipulating energy. And we haven't talked about them in a long time releasing certain energies. They are releasing the labor force energy right now. What does that mean? That means they're releasing an energy that is designed and created to make people lose their jobs. Um, and it really feels like to me like people are getting hurt at work, like different things like that. So I want you to be very cautious while working, making sure that you're following protocols, that you're doing what you should be doing, because it feels like there's some sort of chemical warfare that they're releasing as well. Like they are doing a whole bunch of different things, and again, they're releasing an energy, and they are changing of laws, but they're hiding the laws inside of other laws. I'm going to listen. I don't know why I keep hearing Philip Bailey dies. Isn't Philip Bailey, is he already passed on? Is Philip Bailey passed? Y'all know the singer Philip Bailey. Is he passed? I don't know why I keep seeing a newscast, like news broadcast for that. Like he passed or something, but I thought he'd been passed or something. I don't know. We say, yes, someone was stabbed at their job 2 days ago. Oh, my God. He's not. He's still alive? Whoa. I keep seeing the news broadcast for his passing. I feel like two people in the music industry is getting ready to pass. I don't know if that's going to be Philip Bailey or what that is, but I do keep hearing his name. That is so crazy. They're still touring? Whoa, there's something going on there. There are, wait a minute, let me listen. Hold the fuck up. What are you saying? Listen, the Spirit says there are six industry witches that are either like in universal court or on trial or standing trial for genocide against the human race, and like they're upset, and they make me feel like I'm almost part of the cause of how, like, I don't know, I don't understand that, but they're like putting me in it, like I'm the cause. Like when they told me that I opened up the gate, it's almost like when that happened, they were exposed to a certain degree, and they're telling me that they're very upset, and so they keep trying to like do work. They're releasing things, and they're being shown, like the one chick that we talked about. Like I feel like there's going to be others that will be exposed, or you have to see them, like they need to be seen, or they're going to be like made to be in public in some way where you're going to know who they are. Let me tell you why that's crazy, Starlight. I remember saying something about the birds falling out of the sky. I wanted to keep still looking for something similar to that because I feel like there's something to that. Now, again, they keep saying Philip Bailey, and I don't understand, but I also hear him singing, Reasons, the reasons that we're here. So I don't know if there's like a message in that that we need to look at and take away from that. Mm. Something about there's something malfunctioning inside of CERN, or I feel like it's CERN because they keep making me feel like they're trying to loop certain things and it's not looping. Like they're not able to restart the time like they usually do. Like something is happening. There has been some sort of shift. And so they are doing a lot of different things because they're not able to loop or something, or loop to a certain time. There's something about them not being able to loop right now. So we also understand that um, we understood and we understand that they use adrenochrome. However, it's something about them also looping the time continuum, that they're not able to loop this time continuum for some reason at this time or at this moment. And because of that, um, they keep talking about watch how they age very quickly. It's something about them aging. Like I see them look one way, and then you see them again, and they look like 60, 70. They looking very old with the gray hair and all of these different things. Like they're not able to do certain things right now. It is like their, I don't even want to call it power, but their power has been halted. Spirit says they did not know this would happen, but Spirit say they knew it was going to happen, but those, the others, did not know this was going to happen. Wait a minute, let me listen. Hold on. I'll listen for it. Yo, it's almost like, because they keep talking about the mandates and then taking the mandates off and then putting the mandates back. It's almost like they tell me, dang, this is crazy. They keep telling me it's time for me to expose something, but I don't want that boy to be um I don't want to get him in any kind of trouble or anything. Ooh wee, I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I did a video a little while ago, and I think the same day I did a world reading. And I was driving. I had on the bonnet, and I was driving, and I know I brought up Nick Cannon and a whole bunch of other things. But before that, I had did like this live video where I was talking about the young man who I really don't even want to call his name because I don't want to get him in any trouble. The young man who was being accused of molesting a 3-year-old boy to his girlfriend, who's also a upcoming trying to be rapper, and he is an upcoming trying to be rapper, upcoming rapper. And I told you about how I met him inside of the studio when I went to Atlanta. After I made that video, I received a phone call, and I have not spoken about it really. I may have mentioned it to two people, but I didn't really speak on it. I didn't go into it. I received a phone call from the young man's brother. I was eating at the Cracker Barrel, and the young man's brother called me, and he said, "My brother is like in this trouble, but I saw your video. For some reason, your video popped up on my YouTube, and something told me to watch it. And I was hearing what you were saying. I want you to know my brother had no idea what was happening. My brother was not in on it. He's not that kind of guy. He was not trying to kill you at the studio. He didn't even know what was happening. He's green. He don't know what's going on, and I keep trying to tell him. So he says, if you can call me, I really would like to talk to you. This is all via text first. And so I called him. We did FaceTime. Some of it was recorded, some of it was not. Um, he kept asking me, are you recording me? But I originally talked to the brother while he was driving, and he says, my brother doesn't know I'm talking to you right now. And when he walked in the house, his brother, the rapper, was laid out. He was depressed. He was like thinking about killing himself. Like he didn't know he was on the phone with me. And then he told him who he was on the phone with. He was like shocked. And he was like, how the fuck did you get her? How did you talk to her? How did you find her? He basically was telling him. And so I'm FaceTime and talking to both of these young men. And as I'm talking to him, he's paranoid that I'm recording him. So I revealed to him, yes, I'm recording you because I got to be safe and I gotta do what I gotta do for me. Now he asked me to stop recording so we can have a conversation, and I ended up reading him, and I saw that he did not do that to that little boy, and the spirit revealed to me everything of what was happening, and I was trying to help him and guide him in the right way. And so I told him what he needed to do. In that moment, he made a couple phone calls, and he actually let me hear the phone calls that was being made, and it validated everything that I had said to him. Within not even 2 minutes of him hanging up that phone call, his phone began to ring while we were still on the phone, and it was the very, very, very famous rapper that he connects with. Like, I just want to see if you good, you shooting the shit, although he hadn't spoken to him. the Spirit revealed to me that they got this young man tied up in situations that he has no idea about. And they're showing me and telling me that reason why, because then I text his brother. Once I saw the video the other day of the young woman saying that I can't say she said she lied, but she recanted the whole story. I text the brother and I said something to the brother. I won't reveal what I said. I said something to the brother. The very next day I saw, or the day after, I saw that the girl came back again and said she was forced. She was forced to say what she was saying inside of the recant. Why the Spirit is bringing it up to me right now is because they're doing things like this where they take on the mandate, they take it off. They put the mandate on, they take it off because they're trying to control the narrative. They're trying to control these people just like they're controlling this situation. Every time this young man chooses not to participate or back out or he don't want to be bothered, they keep adding different things and doing and manipulating the situation. They have done things to people in his family, and I understand, and I just want the best for him. And so I want you to understand the way that they're manipulating that situation. They are manipulating the situation with what is happening right now with the mandates. How you see, certain workers, they're no longer being mandated. The mandate has been revoked. Now the mandate has been put back. Like they are doing things and trying to control the narrative in the situation. And we have to be diligent. I need for you to listen to what I'm saying, because when you're asking me to look at other stuff, that means you're probably going to miss this whole fucking message, which is why I said, are we sitting ducks? We don't listen to anything. We don't pay attention to anything. I'm trying to tell you how they are fucking with us and controlling the narrative. They are threatening healthcare workers. They're threatening families. They're forcefully making them sign papers and other things as well. We are sitting ducks because we are just looking. We're not moving. We're not maneuvering. And I know people come to me and be like, well, Queen, what should we do? I'm not the only service worker here. I bring the message. Now it's time for our guiders and our different workers, light workers, to step forward. We need our Harriet Tubmans. We need our Nat Turners. We need everybody who has what they're supposed to, like. I don't care if it's your gift or if you understand. I don't care if you muscle. I don't care what you bring to this table, but whatever it is that you're supposed to bring to our table physically and spiritually, we need to do it. Because they're controlling it. When you seeing them put the mandates on and taking them off, first of all, let's be clear. I told y'all hadn't seen the last of Donald Trump. I told y'all haven't seen the last of him. I said this months ago. Now, of course, we know he's getting ready to run for office. There's so many tricks up his sleeve. So many tricks up his sleeve. Everybody around them is aware. This is like evil versus eviler. Like Trump is evil, but he is up against eviler. He really just wants his agenda of whatever he can do and to help while he can help. But at the same time, he has an agenda. But he is against the agenda of the reptoids and the others and the humanoids. That's so interesting. The Spirit says that their plan was failed or foiled and he knew he was on to them. See, they want Trump so fucking bad. They want Trump badly, and I had no idea, but the Spirit is showing me that they thought they had him, and he was on to what they were doing. And so where they thought that they had killed Trump, they had killed that clone. They thought they had killed Trump, but they didn't. They killed like a clone or a synthetic. He had been prepared for that. He was in hiding. Trump is using different systems. He's very systematic. I don't understand it all, but he was prepared. See, they're telling me, holy shit, they're telling me that there are several people that are in cahoots that we thought was dead. I want y'all to understand, people keep coming to me asking me to do a Tupac interview. Tupac is not dead. He is not dead. It is my belief that Tupac is a killed gentleman. And they've shown me time and time again that he had work done. And I do believe that the killed gentleman is formerly known Tupac. Now, just like the gentleman that has popped up several times, I do believe that is JFK Jr. I believe that these people have an agenda, they have a plan. I don't know if it's all the same. Can y'all still hear me? Because someone's trying to call my phone. May not just be a dream, Coco. Okay. Somebody was trying to call my phone. There are several agendas. Like, we are in such a war that we don't even understand that we are in a war, and they are warring against different things, different agendas, different. Like, we're not just in one fucking war. We are in probably 6 to 10 different wars, and we have no idea. All I keep hearing and seeing is Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I know that we are in different wars. Like, he is at war with some of the others, the reptoids and different things like that. And then, like, there's a war waged against the Melanites. Then there's spiritual wars that are going on. Like, there are several wars going on, and we are still just, not acknowledging anything that's taking place or anything that's happening. We have to gain knowledge and get smarter. Let me listen. I feel like there's going to be some sort of explosion, but I feel like it's in a different country. I'm going to tell you what I keep seeing. I keep seeing that fake sun explode. So I don't know if we're just talking about some sort of explosion over there or what we're talking about, or if that explosion is like an explosion of radiation that is going to set off a trickle effect of different things. Because I see people, it almost looks like Hiroshima to me. Like, I see people like missing eyes and missing toes and like can't walk. I see people laid out. Like, there's going to be something, like it's something going on. There's something wrong with that thing. There's something wrong with that sun. There's something wrong with that. I keep seeing Hiroshima or Hiroshima or however you want to pronounce that. They thought they had Trump. They had the wrong one. I feel like he has two lookalikes, and we would call it a lookalike. They also make me feel like there is a strong, strong division within his family tribe. Um, because I almost feel like I don't know, but I'm gonna just tell you what I feel because I feel like his daughter Ivana is coming up against him in some way. I feel like she feels like he's like very disrespectful to her or disrespectful to her intelligence. And it feels like there's some sort of like discrepancy, takeover, something that's happening inside of his family. There's something going on inside of his family. They make me feel like, oh, child, they is spilling tea. Allegedly, 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 allegedly. I feel like it may come out. I don't know, or maybe they're going to try to say it. There's something also with one of his grown children or one of his children where he covered something up. He used his power to cover something up. I don't know if one of them was accused of rape or if one of them was allegedly accused of murder and he covered it up or he got them through it. They're telling me that there is division and they are afraid that secrets are going to be revealed because I feel like he covered up something for one of his children. They're talking about turning on the faucet, like meaning like things are going to be flowing like water. They make me feel like, because they first said, once they said that, they kept showing me the show Scandal with Kerry Washington, and then they showed me Omarosa, and they showed me her being very quiet and her receiving pay. It's almost like she is the Kerry Washington or some shit. Um, I almost feel like they want her to run for some sort of office, or she wants to run for something as well. They make me feel like she's very strategic. I'm gonna say allegedly, allegedly. And for those of you who have never really followed me and you're kind of new to me, you may not even know that I may have said this before, but I'm going to say it again because that's what they keep showing me. They've shown me before and they're showing it to me again. I don't know, but I feel like they have covered up a multitude of different things from allegedly murder to rape to money laundering to falsified documents. And it's not just in his camp, I mean, period. But they're showing me his camp, and I feel like they're showing it to me because people are wanting to bring him down. They do not want him to get in office again because of his plan of what he's getting ready to do. Because they keep making me feel, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because they showed me years ago that allegedly Omarosa married Michael Duncan and sacrificed him, which gave her the come up that she needed. But I also feel like it kind of backfired on her. And now, for some reason, this is coming up or it's coming, back to the forefront or being brought somewhere. And I feel like, I don't know if she owes something. Like, it's a lot that is happening. It's a lot that is happening. I'm going to put that up there. So this is what they're showing me. I don't understand but listen. They make me feel like that one of those sons, child, I feel like I am. Listen, and maybe that's why they keep saying scandal and showing me Omarosa. Maybe this bitch is strategic and she know how to get them out of shit, and she's using her Kerry Washington motherfucker. I don't know, but allegedly, they keep showing me one of his sons, like they got caught, like or was taking pictures of getting fucked in their ass or something, and like they needed this to go away or to get rid of this. There was some sort of sexual fiasco, or like I don't know if they was like, listen, I don't know, but there was something that took place that had something to do with sex, sexual orientation, being caught pictures, and they needed to fix this and make this go away. I feel like this man got ties to the cartel. Like he is doing way, 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 way a lot. She was threatening him. I'm telling you, there's something happening here. There's something happening here. mm. They keep saying the Celtics or the Celtics or the Celtics. We're not talking about a basketball team. They keep saying the Celtics are losing. I believe we are talking about a group of people. They're beginning to come at odds with each other, the 9 different sectors that are running the planet. Man, they talking about abort mission. Like there's stuff really fucking happening. Because I feel like this man is okay with the drug trade, but he's not okay with it being children for some reason I don't understand. I don't know if that's just his personal mission or his agreement that he will help with this. If he, like, I don't know. They make me feel like everything with the whole alleged Alec Baldwin situation with the director that was murdered, shot, killed, allegedly. Remember, I said that there was 2 people. I feel like one is Hispanic or one is black. Like 2 people that was working on this documentary with her. I feel like something has happened to one of them. I'm just not sure, but I keep feeling like that. For some reason, they make me feel like there are a lot of slayings that are happening in Jamaica. Like there are a lot of women that are being killed by some sort of cartel that is from Jamaica. They keep showing me that teacher that went missing, and I keep feeling like they're going to find her body. But I keep feeling like, are they going to find her, but or find her body? Because I keep feeling like they are cutting women up or something. Like I feel like Jamaica has a lot going on. Like there is some sort of war. Like there's wars going on everywhere. They are slaying the fuck out of women in Jamaica. Something is happening. Something is happening. We said yes, they finding women cut up. Really? We said those are the Ireland and the Scotland. Okay. I'm gonna reveal something to y'all that they're showing me again. I didn't reveal it. This was shown to me in a private reading with someone, and they're telling me now it's time to talk about it because they're killing a lot of women. They're showing this to me. They're slaying them and they're chopping them up. And when they find them or find their pieces, what they will never find are some of their organs. They'll never find their uteruses. They are removing the uteruses of black women, living and unliving, non-living, and they are using their uteruses. They are selling them on the black market. They are putting them in Caucasian women, genome women. They don't want you to know that this is a process that it can be done. They want them to be able to carry healthy children. Like they are feeling like they're running out of time and they're trying to procreate. They're taking them from living women. They'll tell you that your uterus isn't any good and you need a hysterectomy, or you don't even know that they have taken it. They are doing that. They are doing that. You don't know that it's possible because they don't want you to know. Spirit says they are building armies of soulless children. Genomes, they all look alike. Almost like the hair is very fair, blonde. The eyes are very fair. And you don't even know. And they'll seem like they're the kindest people and they're not. You say, yes, they can. Okay. You say, yes, they can transplant the uterine and genomes have conceived with it. Yes, they're telling me that they are doing this. This is what they're doing. I see them eating the organs like they are chopping them up, cooking them to a certain degree, eating them. The food that we consume is completely tainted. Like when they're still in their genome bodies, they are consuming flesh, human flesh, babies, they're consuming it. However, when they body jump and they're now inside of the melanite vessel, they know how to take care of it, they become vegan. They know that your body cannot withstand inside of animal products. So where their plan was once to make you destroy yourself from the inside out, they're now needing your bodies to get healthy, and they were using Michelle Obama to implement this, allegedly using her, him, them, they, to get your bodies to a good fitness so they can have good options of who they can take, who they can jump into. Because they show me them like cutting up like the intestines and cutting up like the like even taking people's placentas, eating them, cutting them up, eating them. Like your placenta is supposedly disposed of, but I want you to understand something. Anything they take out of your physical body, they refuse you. They refuse to give it to you. Like, I want to take that with me. That's part of me. And they'll tell you you can't have it. Why not? It's a part of you. They're going to tell you you cannot have it, but they are not destroying them like you would think. I don't know if you're supposed to eat your own, you know what I mean? But it's, yeah, they're, I don't know if you're supposed to eat your own. I don't know that. But they say it holds power or it holds certain things. Let me tell you something. When they're showing me them consuming it, the blood, all of these different things, it's almost like the movie Limitless. It almost like it powers them up or something. And like they become like wired and it's like they're powered up and like they like they're where we are innately, they're able to find function inside of that, but they keep you at a low frequency. But when they consume you, it can raise their frequency, if that makes sense. Um, I feel like the placenta just has power because it holds DNA. You know what I mean? Um, it's like at its purest, even though it has like the bowel and shit in it, but it's almost like it is pure magic. It is purest. They're saying something I need to understand. Let me listen. I feel like there's going to be something that happens to a train. I don't know if it jumps the track or gets derailed, but I keep feeling like there's something that happens with the train or some sort of public transportation. They don't want nobody to be in a panic though. You know what I mean? Like don't panic. Oh my God, I can't get no train. I can't get. Don't be in a panic. But I'm telling you, it's about to be some shit going on. It is about to be some shit going on. Cause I almost feel like I don't know. I don't think I'm tripping. I almost feel like as well like there are going to be a report or they're going to try to downplay it or pretend. I don't know, but it's something about somebody was spotted flying, like a person was flying, and it feels like they were spotted, and they're gonna try to like downplay it or like all of that feels weird too. Like I could see the news broadcast like today so and so says that they thought someone seen flying. Actually, what you saw was the making of a new movie that's coming. Like I feel like they're gonna downplay it. Um, they tell me there's something about the month of July. There's going to be a breaking point or a shift. There's something about the month of July. Some sort of breaking point or some sort of shift that will be coming in July. And it may be around the time because they're saying laws, 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 as if like there's going to be some things that are happening now. They're going very fast. I want you to just slow down for a moment because there are going to be some things that are happening that I feel like once we come back around to September and November, things will be enacted and put into place that you cannot stop because you did not know it was happening. And again, I have to remind you that they're saying they're adding laws, creating laws, and they're hiding them inside of other laws. I don't know what that means or why they say that, but I must say that to you. Now they're also saying, did you understand what we said about Nick Cannon? Now, because it makes a lot of sense. Now he has this new baby. I'm telling you, there's something with that. There's something with that. Yes, we talked about the closing of schools, how they were going to be turning these schools into almost like dorms, and some of these children will be mandated to live inside of these dorms and all kinds of stuff. Shit is happening very quickly, and it's going to be different. They say your governing systems are different, will be different, are changing. Look at that. Look at that lion. That's Yehuda. Wow. 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 Truck just rolled right past me with a big ass lion on it. Wow. They're also saying something about the Turks or Turkey. I don't know if we're talking about the country, but they keep saying Turks. It's almost like these other countries are fighting battles every day that we don't even know that we're in. Meanwhile, they are fighting these battles. Now, I just saw all of the lights cut off and shut down and like power grid, like everything shut down. And then, excuse me, I see them come back up. When they come back up, it feels like they have wiped out like different tracking, block tracking, like everybody's location is on. And they, for some reason, when everything comes back on, it feels like and looks like they know exactly where everyone is. Yeah, it looks like um they know. We say today. Today what, love? Um, like when it comes back up, everybody they know where everyone is. It is some crazy shit because they're showing me again, and we've talked about this before. Listen, I was not prepared for all of this. I thought I was gonna get one little lonely ass message. I was not prepared, but they have been telling me this, and I brought it up before, but I don't remember the whole message when they brought it up before. They keep saying iPhone versus Android, iPhone versus Android, and I feel like those of us who have iPhones have been programmed with one thing. Those who have Androids have been programmed a different way, but I feel like it's all serving that. Now, for those who do not have phones, I feel like you have been programmed via the TV. Like there's programming everywhere, but it's something about the iPhone as well as the Android. They're talking about all of the data being wiped out, being brought back up, things being changed. Numbers are different. Almost like when the power grid goes down, it's because they're implementing a system that we have no idea about. So when it comes back up, everything's are changed because what they showed me is like they took me to my contacts and I'm like the number is still the same, but then when you dial it, it dials the person and then it dials someone else and like they're monitoring. Wow. 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 Mm. We really do not understand how many people are employed by the government because they're showing me things that Naya Rivera has said where you think that you know people or people are your friends like you have been friends with this person for like the last 2 years. You met her when you moved in and this your neighbor, but y'all didn't turn friends. You see her, you see her, you see me, you see her, and I feel like this bitch is a op and have been planted. We have gotten to the point where we don't know who is who. We don't know who is who. Mm. Like, and I'm just using that for an example, but I'm also meaning that say there's a restaurant around the corner from your house and you go there frequently, like I feel like it's not by accident that you keep seeing the same person every time y'all bump into each other. Like, oh, I just saw him over getting gas. Oh, like I feel like that's not by accident. We don't understand how many people are employed by the government. They've been paying family for years. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We do not understand how many people are employed by them. And I don't care if they've never signed an application nor a contract, never had orientation. I mean, like there are planters in coffee houses, all like they are getting in line. They are they are strategic, bitch. They are getting shit popping. Like you think these people really work at this grocery store? You'd have been going to this grocery store for a year. It's always the same fucking people working in there. You know, y'all. Hey, how you doing? Hey, we got a sale on. And these motherfuckers are like agents. They're planters everywhere. Everywhere. I am not kidding. They're planters everywhere. They said this to me like a year or so ago, and if you've been following me, you know what I'm talking about. I said this. It may have been 2 years ago. I've said this, and now they're showing me what they meant. There are planters everywhere. From your hotel concierge to the little server who seemed like she a trailer trash bitch, that bitch is an agent. Like, even when you go in there and that bitch teeth is rotted out her motherfucking face, that bitch is getting paid. She's keeping track of how many melanites come in there. Like, she's keeping track of a lot. Even the junkies are being paid to go to certain hoods and cop out of certain places. Like, this is no fucking joke. We are, no wonder they said you need to entitle this Sitting Ducks. Are we sitting ducks? Bitch, we are sitting fucking ducks because they have been strategic against our motherfucking asses, and we still have no clue. They have planters from police, healthcare workers. Because I said they're only having, they're not going to have anybody to work in these hospitals. They keep mandating this shit because nobody's wanting to take them. Because we people, let me tell you something. The American public is understanding what that shit is. And when they're mandating this bullshit, the American public is understanding. So they are employing people. And let me be clear. They have no fucking training in the positions and where they are putting them. So your nurse may not be a real fucking nurse. Do you understand what I'm saying? So your nurse may not be a real fucking nurse. That's why you're asking them questions and they have no fucking idea of what you're talking about. Because they have no training in these positions, but they are filling them. Now, just like those monkeys that they had found and they killed them monkeys because they got loose, they killed them monkeys. They're not just doing this shit with amphibians and monkeys and all this other shit, apes and all this other shit, y'all. They're not just doing it with them. They have gotten people, oh my God, there have been homeless people. They've created the homeless to use the homeless. People were missing, and all of a sudden they just appeared back on the street. But because they were homeless and undocumented any motherfucking way, they have increased them by putting them, they are sleeper cells, bitch. They are carriers of a whole bunch of shit we don't even know that they're getting ready to release, because I'm telling you, there are 7 different strains they're getting ready to release amongst us. And they're getting ready to use a lot of these motherfucking homeless people. Huh. Huh. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I don't know why they keep calling Mavis Staples' name. Is she still alive? I keep hearing Mavis Staples. I don't know. Is she still alive? I don't know why I keep hearing her name. Mm. There's going to be 7. I feel like we may be already inside of 3 of them, and then there's going to be like 4 or 5 more to come. They're just different strains. And that's why they had different companies giving that shit out. But they have put this shit in sleeper cells. Like, you have no idea, man. They showing me the new Matrix movie. There's a lot of truth to that. If you've not seen the new Matrix movie, you need to go see that, because what they're showing me is when those people were waking up out their sleep, becoming zombies and jumping out the windows and becoming tag dogs. I'm telling you, that's what it's going to be. And it's tracking. They want to control the whole health care system in totality. They say we assumed that the witches, quote unquote, were only doing things or putting things inside of the music. We never realized that they were putting it inside of different things like medicine, TV shows, series, magazines, just daily waves of energy being sent out. And we have the ability to change these things, and we don't. It is going to be people randomly just walking up to people, just killing them. We got to get protected. We got to be protected. I definitely need to be protected. We have to protect each other because it's going to be just random crazy shit, just shit that doesn't make sense. You have no idea what's happening. They have been strategic against us. I'm telling you, their plan is now in motion. There are planters everywhere. When you see them hiring, they're not really hiring. They're just letting you know why there's going to be a whole different cast playing in this goddamn movie. Just so y'all know what the fuck is happening, what's to come, so we're aware. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Mm. This ain't fear mongering. You better be a fucking worry. You better open your eyes up. We need to get, and I'm saying we need to get it because this is what they're showing me, because they keep telling me it's some sort of chemical warfare getting ready to happen. There are military like masks that are not like the little blue masks. These are like the masks with the breathing oxygen systems on it. We need those for some reason. We need it for some reason. We need them for some reason, and I don't know. But they look like military grade. They have like the two like holes on each side, the breathing machine things, like the gas mask. Exactly. Yes, we need those for some reason. It's some shit in the game. Do not forget that we're saying it, especially about that sun. That shit is getting ready to explode with something. Something is getting ready to happen. I don't know what that is, but I want y'all to be fully capable and aware. Um, Also, the whole meta thing with Facebook or whatnot, allegedly, it's almost like meta is going to be on everything, everywhere. Like you're going to be driving down the street and it's going to be like meta cosmetics and meta this and meta that. I almost feel like meta is taking over everything because we don't even understand what that is. We're also going to probably most likely be seeing this kind of shit too because that's what they show me. Like some shit from Black Lightning where they were putting people in these like holding cells, holding them because they have some sort of like something with the gene or genealogy, like on Black Lightning. It's going to be something to that extent, man. I just want y'all to know so everyone is aware. Um, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Um, I was just thinking I was coming on to give that one little message about them hiding different laws inside of laws. They're creating laws and they're hiding them inside of other laws or other things, and we're not paying attention, and it's not going to serve us well. So we need to become very diligent and very smart. Keep your eyes open. If you see this and you see anything that can validate what's being said, please, please make sure you send that. Again, I am not sending any congratulations to Nick Cannon because I understand what you have done. You're despicable to me. I hate you from a genuine place, and you are a fucked up individual, sir. They had him announce the quote unquote alleged death of the baby, and then he just announced the birth of a new baby. This was solely to crush that lady's soul, like y'all don't understand the depths of how they work. This was a dagger put into that woman's heart. They're getting ready to use her energy. He's a disgusting person to me. There isn't just one specific law. I said they are changing laws and adding laws, and they are hiding them. There isn't a specific law. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. I'll be back in a moment.